we got a problem. So we bought this ATV in 2021. It's a Polaris 450, and it is fantastic. I absolutely love this machine. We plow snow with it, we haul logs with it, you name it, we do it. The kids ride on the trails with it. It's a fantastic machine. But there's one thing that really, really sucks about it. Let me show you what that is. The factory Polaris winch. The winch itself is great, but the cable absolutely sucks. And let me show you why. The first time I used this thing, it started to fray. I cannot tell you how many times I stabbed myself with this. You absolutely have to wear leather gloves anytime you use this thing. And yeah, it gets used with the snowplow, but it should be fine. It absolutely sucks. It kinks, it doesn't roll up right. It's trash, and I can't stand it. And then to top it off this year, when I was plowing snow, it snapped, hence the cable clamp. So today, we are gonna fix this problem. And before I show you how we're gonna fix that problem, I wanna show you another issue with this thing. The fair lead on this thing also sucks. Look at this, it never spins right. And you can see right there, oh look, I just stabbed myself again. Anytime you use this thing at a slight angle, instead of these rolling, they just stop and it shreds it. And then it gets caught in there and then it won't spool back up properly. It's a poor design. So, for I think 35 bucks from Harbor Freight, we got a synthetic rope and it even comes with a fair lead. Awesome. So let's put this thing in. And I'm thinking this will only take about 20 minutes. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna unwind this terrible cable. Get yourself some nice leather gloves to protect your hands if you're gonna do this. All right. All right, how much more? Oh, there's a lot more. Look at this. I've never even stretched this thing out this far. Look how kinked and torn up it is. It's garbage. All right, there we have the end. So I'm hoping I can disconnect this without having to take the whole winch out. So right now we're going to take the fair lead off. All right. Oh man, I might have to take it out. Thinking I'm gonna have to take the winch out, unfortunately. Because these are just spinning and it's a bolt from behind and I can't get to it. Pause. I'm gonna try one more time, just keeping some pressure on it to see if I can get lucky and be able to thread these guys off without having to take the whole front off and reverse the installation of this guy. Well, maybe. I'm gonna get lucky, maybe. But I'm not sure about threading the new cable through the drum, so we're gonna find out together. Just kind of flying by the seat of my pants here. Oh, look, it's got a warning. I'm a piece of crap, it says. It doesn't really say that. All right. There's a little grub screw. Let's get that guy out. Let's take a guess at 3mm. Oh yeah. There's our little grub screw. Now this guy should just come out. Shazam. Now, this thing, as our friends across the pond would say, is going in the bin. Garbage. All right, so let's take a look together at what we got in our, I'll put the exact price in the description. I think it was like 35 bucks. See what we got going here. Nice fair lead.
What are you guys doing?
It's actually pretty nice. Nice anodized aluminum. Got instructions. Probably won't read those. Here's our kit. Wow. Now that you could sleep on like a pillow. So much softer. And, I mean, who knows? It is made in China. For winch capacities from 2,000 pounds to 3,500 pounds. So I'm not really worried about this thing breaking. That exceeds the stock capacity. I believe it's a 2,500 pound winch. Well, I lied. I'm looking at directions real quick. Use a strap. We're just gonna send it. So I guess we will thread it through. I kind of stretched it out so that it wouldn't get tangled. Hopefully. Thread it through first so that you don't regret it later and have to take the hook apart. And we are going to, it's nice, they shrink wrap the end so it should go into the stock hole and be able to use the grub screw and compress it. So I'm going to hopefully go the right direction. Go the right direction? I did not. Bam. Okay, we'll put it in. Ooh, that's nice. Real nice. Just gonna put a little extra long. Ah. All right. So when you put this in, you definitely want to make sure that it is on the protected little section there. There's actually quite a bit of it. And a little bit of the heat shrink part is on the barrel so that when you wind it, if there's any kind of sharp edge here, that will take the beating, not the rope. All right, I'm just gonna go down a hair more. Just make it easier. Bam. And now we can wind it. So we're going to wind it by hand. And I'm actually going to put the fair lead on first. Oh, this is going to be so much nicer. Okay, let's wind it up. Now when we wind it, we want to make sure that it winds evenly across and then back. So this will take a little bit of finesse and care as we do it. So make sure you wind it the right way. You don't want it winding back over on top of itself. You want it winding with itself. See if I can show you. Hit it a little bit more, Jules. Oh, I don't know if you saw the way it went up, but now it will wrap and not be pulling back on itself. Okay, go ahead. So we So I undid it because I think I did it wrong. This was a little bunched up, and so I stretched it out so it's nice. And I do believe that this is supposed to go in here and start to protect the initial wraps. So we are going to do it over again. All right, go in, Julie. Oh, I forgot to re-engage it. And this tends to bunch up too at the end. So it's a little bit of a challenge to try to keep it where it needs to be. So you kind of got to pull from here and stretch it all the way out. So just get it all nice and flat like this. And then let it feed in for the last, 5 feet or so. Okay, go ahead. Oh, stop. And it will get caught if you're not careful. That is a little bit of a problem. I'm wondering if I should actually put a piece of tape on this or something. Come back out. Back out. More. Good. A little more. Yeah, I think I'm going to put a piece of tape on that. So I'm just going to put some tape on here to keep this from pulling back because the drum is almost full. A little more. Stop. And there we have it. A nice synthetic fair lead. Took a little bit longer than I thought, but man, that is gonna be nice. All right, so that's it. Nice and simple. That stupid steel cable is gone. Oh man, that thing was such a nightmare. It caused me so many headaches and so many bloody fingers. Now we got a nice synthetic one. Hopefully it'll last a long time. If I run into any problems, I'll make a follow-up video, but I think this should do it. So, if you're wondering if it's worth it, I would say absolutely. Get rid of the steel, put in a nice synthetic. Harbor Freight comes through again. See you guys next time.